I'm James Ford, and I'm the guiding teacher here at Empty Moon Zen. Today, let's explore a little what kindness might be. The Dalai Lama once famously declared, "My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness." I find it joins for me with an anecdote about the writer Aldous Huxley. As he approached his death, he said, "It's rather embarrassing. I've given my entire life to pondering the human predicament and find that in the end, I have little more to say than try to be a little kinder." Now, Zen stories often don't seem particularly kind. In the great koan collections, the sayings and doings of the Zen masters, insults and even slander are often used as compliments, sometimes highest compliments, while pushes, shoves, the odd kick, and not infrequent slap might be referred to by some commentator as grandmotherly kindness. So, what's kindness? And what might be Buddhist kindness, or more specifically, kindness of a Zen sort? Merriam-Webster, a steady go-to for me, defines kindness as the quality or state of being kind, which isn't particularly helpful. But turning to kind, we find it defined by sympathy or helpfulness. Another dictionary I consulted speaks of kindness as generosity. And there you go. Sympathy, helpfulness, generosity. I find they work, even in those Zen stories. For me, kindness is the state of sympathy for the other, a desire toward helpfulness, and most of all, it means generosity of heart. It is a state of being, but there is something about action within it as well. Here we begin to touch the old Zen stories. We live in an age where casual acts of violence between human beings are no longer normative, nor acceptable. And I find that all for the good. And we don't need to emulate the actions of someone in 10th century China to understand what is actually going on. And still going on, but in ways appropriate to our own time and place. Now, it can be a word. It can be a mock swipe of the Zen stick. The phrase, "I spare you 30 blows," works pretty well. It is an encouragement. It is a call. Most of all, it is a call to presence. Stop thinking too much about it and come live with it. So, beyond the misunderstandings of Zen's practices, kindness has a host of false approximations. In Buddhist circles, these are sometimes called near enemies. Sentimentality for one, pity for another, some act of kindness with an expectation of a payoff down the line is still one more. The truth of the matter is that the kindness I believe the Dalai Lama is pointing to, the kindness I am thinking of, represents a possibility always present within our human hearts. And here we find kindness and our Zen way. To use a Buddhist term, I believe kindness is bodhisattva action. It is the manifestation of the generous heart in this world. It isn't transactional. It is not looking for some payoff down the line. Rather, this Buddhist kindness, this religion to which the Dalai Lama points, is rooted in the profound realization that we are all of us intimates. All of us profoundly, astonishingly, maybe devastatingly connected. Sympathy is seeing into that connection, and wishing to be helpful follows like steps in a dance. Generosity is sharing with the family where no one is excluded from the family. Now, kindness, while as natural can be, is also just one among a number of contending possibilities in our lives. We do not have two wolves living in our hearts, as that popular story of complex origins goes. Rather, we have a whole pack of wolves living in us. So, if the wolf we feed wins, if we are what we do, what follows? There is a saying attributed to many different people. In one version, Mohandas Gandhi tells us, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your habits become your values become your destiny. Digging around, I can find variations of this going back to Ralph Waldo Emerson, to Lao Tzu, and even to Gautama Siddhartha in the Majjhima Sutta from the Nikayas. It goes, in a loose paraphrase, wherever a person of the way keeps pursuing with her thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of her awareness. Ultimately, for me, the Dalai Lama's line, kindness is my religion, is a koan. Outside of the Zen schools, the word koan has come to mean a thorny question. And okay, sure, kindness is my religion is certainly a thorny question. All those things of intention and action and transformation and what they mean, you have a pretty thorny question. But here, I mean koan in the sense of an assertion about reality, which is at the very same time, an invitation. My religion is kindness. What in the world are we being offered? And, well, what do we want to do with it? As it turns out, it's all in your hands. You know, the Zen way.